Hey guys, it's Andre with No Bucks Given. Today is Build a Farm Day, and for anybody that is new, hello, welcome. So glad that you are here. So happy to meet you. If you would like to say hi in the comments, I would love to say hi back. But if you're here for the first time, you're coming in at a wild time. So if you're familiar with Build a Farm, you probably know by now what the whole story of everything is right now for this particular saga that we're in. But for anybody that is new, currently the farm squad is on a cruise and we have been given the task to make olive oil, and we've been asked to try to bribe a local farmer to make olive oil by using a special golden key. Well, now we're in the predicament of this bigger story plot twist. And so before I get started, let me just count how much we have going on today. So this is the rest of my personal spending. So I spent 15 yesterday for Simply Chic, and today is the remaining of what I have left over. So it's 15. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. And so I'm going to kind of just briefly go through the story if you've watched or if you've followed along. It's been like about almost like close to a month since I last was in this binder. But for anybody new, this is a sitch. So we arrived on the, from the cruise, and it's a vacation, in Pugtorini, and we had the villa that we got to stay at, and then we also had a plot of land where we can grow some crops and get some, stuff done off the ship. And so these are the assortment of crops that I had grown. I grew blueberries, I grew cherries, corn, and we were introduced a new crop, which is the golden olives. And we also had, I'm just looking to see how much I have. I also had lemons, raspberries, and strawberries, wheat, and those particular crops were either to, one, make myself a drink, which I probably did more than once. Well, I know I did definitely more than once on this island, but also to feed these special birds. Or geese. Goose is just one right at the moment. And so each week, or I tried to each week, to try to bribe the farmer to use or have access to his golden key in order for me to make olives. And at the time, there was no clue as to what the whole point of the olive oil was. Olive oil, sorry, not just olives. We would just use the olive press to make olive oil. And so now, GB came out with what has been going on. So the pug dealer, which is a character in Build a Farm, asks us to do these ridiculous requests that may or may not be kosher or I guess, yeah, just things that you wouldn't normally be asked to do, like a bank heist, or just, that's probably the biggest one that we had, I guess, in a while. He's tried to finagle us and, tried to take advantage whenever he could for his benefit. So it's never something that you receive it and then there's always a price with him. And so with us making olive oil, he's now asking us to transport said olive oil back to our farmland, and that's it. We get to get away. Apparently this particular type of olive oil is so hot commodity. Apparently it's illegal to transport, but I had been acquiring it however many weeks, 4 weeks of me playing this particular event in Build a Farm. However, the grumpy farmer dude, he has a daughter, and she is apparently a, she is the rival to the pug dealer, and her name is Amina. And she has this background with her father where he just is, I don't want to say is it disown her, or he's upset that she wasn't a boy, I guess, he didn't get to have a son, and so now he's resenting her because that was her problem, or whatever, I don't understand. So she has this torn relationship with her dad because he wanted to continue the family legacy, I guess, of making olive oil, and unfortunately for her, no fault of her own, she did not turn out to be a guy, which is this icon of her being upset with her father because she is not a guy. And so Amina, being a rival to the pug dealer, found out that this whole operation was going on, and she approaches us saying that she wants to leave the island, and she doesn't want to have anything to do with her father, and she is presenting the opportunity to bring along or smuggle 2 geese besides the other. Let me find them really quick. I don't think, yeah, so there's already a blue diamond goose on the island, but she's offering to smuggle a gray diamond goose and a purple diamond goose, and she would like to come back to the farm, or our farm, and create a new opportunity for us to make money, to make olive oil, because this apparently is like top-notch olive oil. And if you agree to smuggle her and these other geese, or transport her and these geese back to the farm, then you have another business venture. And I don't know what relationship ties that would do with the pug dealer. I don't want to know, but I guess it's just a new opportunity for this new partnership. So you're going behind the pug dealer's back and starting this new business venture with somebody. Or if you choose not to help her out by getting her off the island, she'll snitch on you. And so I felt like I knew what I was gonna do once GB had disclosed all the information. And I have watched other people's videos on what they did. And so I feel like for me and for my journey, I am gonna take a route. It might not be correct. And if anybody is watching and saving along and thinking that the way how I'm doing this particular game is not following the storyline, I'm trying to remember like specifics that GB had provided. And so this is how I'm going to approach it. If you want to have a conversation about it in the comments, please let me know, because I am really curious how everybody else out there is handling this situation. And so while I empathize with the fact that her father is being completely uncalled for by holding this over her head, or like having this like torn relationship with his daughter for something that's not, has nothing to do with her, like it's not her fault at all, I can't help but deal with the fact that, one, I don't know her. I don't know you like that. You are approaching me and starting off this partnership, this opportunity, by essentially like blackmailing me and telling me that if I don't help you, you're gonna snitch on me to law enforcement. I don't know you like that. I'm here. I had no idea what the whole point of was with the whole olive oil making operation. And to be honest, I would feel more comfortable trying to smuggle olive oil than try to transport people and animals across into a different country. It's just not, that's not my forte. I can make ingredients all day. I do it back on the farm. And the whole opportunity of it being another business opportunity, I have my flower shop. The flower shop is my other business venture. That's the one that I had created for the farm squad when we went on this road trip. This is I have opportunities to make money. And I think the thing that just like bothers me is like, yeah, I can understand, like, again, this is not her fault. Her relationship with her father is not her fault, but I just don't like the fact that she's starting on a kind of aggressive note about trying to like say that you're gonna snitch on me even though I don't know you like that. And so what I'm gonna do is I have been saving or growing crops on the island in between my different other activities that I participated with on the island. And so because I just don't like the tone of how had it been different, I might have had a different approach, and I still feel bad about her situation. I really, really do. But I just don't think that's like the right way to start off on a relationship. I guess with the pug dealer, I've been on this journey with him, or her, I don't know, pug dealer for over a year now, and I kind of know to expect some shenanigans. But I was like on vacation, and I had no idea about what was going on with the olive oil. And I don't know you like that. Like Billie, when she, oh my gosh, Billie, you cracked me up. When she's like, I don't know you. Like, that was my initial reaction when I had heard about all this. And so what I'm gonna do is, because I'm not in the mood to import animals back to the farm, and because I'm not into transporting people back to the farm, that's just not my forte. I don't know how to do it. What I'm thinking about doing is, she's gonna snitch on me, right? But if she's willing to snitch on me, there's a potentially, I guess, I pay off the officer. It's saying snitch pay 5,000 per roll. And so there's a code to crack. And so what I'm thinking what I can do is, I think if she's gonna snitch on me, I'm just gonna pay off whatever law enforcement she's gonna tell on me to. Because if I'm assuming there's a price, I don't know. I'm assuming that whoever it is that she needs to talk to, I'm sure that they're willing to kind of turn a cheek if I pay them the right price. And it looks like it could just be 5,000 per roll. Correct me if I'm wrong. If that's the whole point of this, is like, if you don't go along with her, then you have to pay off the law enforcement. Let me know if that's the correct way, because that's how I'm doing it. And so, or if it's not, let me know. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm first gonna see how many olive oils that I need to put into each of these containers. It says to fill the crates with illegal olive oil and deliver to the pug dealer. Hijo. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. And then, because I know I don't have a lot of money right now, what I'm willing to do is, I'm willing to make a bet, or not a bet, I'm willing to make a deal with the officer that's willing to take in, I guess, secret information from locals, that whatever amount that it is, however many rolls it takes for me to crack the code of 462, I will pay him in full. And if that means that I have to stay on the island to make that money, to allow him to turn the cheek and not pay attention to me, and then let me go back to my farm, then I'm willing to stay on the island just a little bit longer. And so, because I don't have the franchise of my flower shop on the island, what I'm gonna do is, I'm going to just feed the geese, because apparently with the geese, you are able to, where are they at? You're able to get money out of it. And so, since she's probably, annoyed with me that I'm not helping her out, I'm so sorry, girl, but that was not the way to start it off with me. Sorry. I'm just gonna try and earn as much as I can and get my 10,000 farmolians to pay off the law enforcement. So what I'll do now is, I'll first roll to see how many olive oils I have to transport for the pug dealer. Right now I just have 4 in inventory, but like I said, I'm assuming that I'm gonna have to pay a lot for this cop to leave me alone, or law enforcement to leave me alone. So let's see what I have. So the first crate, it has to be 2. Okay, so then I have 2 left. Let's see what I got. Ooh, I'm gonna be here for a while, and you know what, it's fine. I don't mind staying on the island for a while to pay off, whatever, get it done. Because 4, not the curse of the 4s. I'll be here for a while, guys. But I really don't want to start any other shenanigans. Like, this just does not seem, I'd rather go through all this than having to do all that other stuff. Sorry if it's gonna be long-winded, but okay. So right now I'm able to at least take care of one of the crates, but I'm not really worried about the crates right now. What I'm worried about is how much this police officer or law enforcement is gonna have me pay them to not pay attention to whatever information that Amina has shared with him about the pug dealer. I'm assuming that everybody has a price, right? Come on, like, who are we kidding here? So I need a 462, and I'm gonna use one of these. I'll start off small to see how many rolls it takes, and I'll just multiply that by 5. Okay, I have a 4 and a 2, so that's 1. Now I'm on the second roll. All I need is a 6. And if I'm lucky, all I have to do is just pay him a small amount and then go from there. You messed with the wrong one. Oh, so sorry, girl. I am so sorry that you have this relationship with your father. I am so sorry. Not to get too personal, you know, some people have bad relationships with their parents. It's totally understandable the way that you feel the way you feel. It's not right. I completely don't agree with it. And now I kind of am a little upset that I treated your father to coffees and treats in my stay here, so that will stop. But I hope you find another way out of this that doesn't involve blackmailing people and just, you know, going about your business and doing it the right and kosher way. Okay. So nice to meet you. I'm so sorry to have to tell you this. I only owe this guy 10,000 farmolians. So I'm going to take care of that now. Because what I'm thinking now is that I'll pay him off. And then as far as the operation to get these crates and whatnot out of the, you know, to the pug dealer so I can get back to my farm, he's not going to be paying attention. I'm assuming he's been paid off. He's good. It is what it is. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay. I am so excited. That went so much better than what I thought it would. I am so sorry, Amina. I actually have a friend named Amina, and she would laugh if I told her about, you know, me getting blackmailed by another Amina. That's what it feels like, right? Because she's like snitching on us. Like, you have to help me, otherwise XYZ. And I don't like that. It doesn't sit right with me. Okay, so for the blue diamond goose, I need one cherry, a strawberry, a raspberry, and a blueberry, and one olive. So I'm gonna I've already paid for me to grow these. So I'm gonna take off one blueberry, and I'm going to take off one cherry. I just wanna make sure that I have the right one. So let me take this out really quick. Okay, and I need one cherry. I hope my, you know, gameplay is, I'm just gonna, do I want to do, yeah, I'll do both. I hope this makes sense of why I'm doing it this way. I mean, I really, like, honestly, I just did not like that she just wanted to blackmail me right out the bat. And I have one olive left for me to grow. What I might need to do is I'm gonna just reuse or recycle this tracker to make the other olive oils that I'll need. And so I think I'm gonna still have to bribe her dad, but again, I'm okay with that. I paid off the officer. He's not gonna ask any questions. He's gonna let me do my business, and I will not bother any more locals. I'm assuming the dad is in on whatever the pug dealer is doing, and so there's no need for me to try to entertain him with treats and stuff. Olive, so I think it's just the strawberry left. Yep, okay. So now I have my 10,000 farmolian to, I think I was doing it that way, yeah. It's been a minute since I've been here, so I have my 10,000 farmolian to pay off the, I'm just gonna do a little check that has been completed. Oh man, I was so lucky with that one. Ay, okay. I'm going to put this, I'll put that back there. And so, yeah, I'm really sorry, Chica. I am so sorry that's how it came down to it. I have a $10, or yeah, 10,000 farmolian placeholder. And so that's just saying that I am good to go. There is no need for me to try and snitch, or not, sorry, for me to snitch, for me to try to do any other illegal activities, because I don't know, I draw the line when it comes to people involved. I'm just making ingredients. That's what I'm good at. The gray geese, I might feed the geese, why not? Maybe it's like a low-key petting zoo. You know what, I'd be willing to, like, so I use this money to pay off the officer. I'm gonna cross this off so that way I know that he's paid for, everything is okay. I still might, you know, I might lend her a helping hand and give her these eggs that she's needing. Why not? I'm gonna be here for a minute because I still have a lot of olive oil to produce, and so I think I might do that as well. So I might be on the island just a little bit longer, but I'm okay with it. I am gonna just, you know, see it out to full completion, and then I can go back to my farm, and then I can be done with all of this. So what order do I want to? So I'm going to take care of this, and Amina, I promise I will help out in some sort of way, because I just didn't like being told that I was going to be snitched on, and I don't even know you like very well or at all. I just met you. I promise I will not give your dad coffee or any other treats, because that's horrible the way how he's treating you. But once I'm done with my business, then I'll go ahead and make some eggs for you, so that way you can start off on your own business venture with your own olive oil production. Yeah, that could be a good amount for you. Let me see. It'd be 10, 35, 85,000 farmillions. That would let me sleep peacefully at night, knowing that I at least didn't leave you empty-handed. And then you could probably use that to, I don't know, get your own yacht, and then you can, do your business and stuff. But I unfortunately already have my flower business, and I can only take on so much between the Chihuahua back at home and everything else, and so I'm so sorry. Okay, that was fine. Okay. So what I'll do is, because right now technically I have, because I have 4 olive oils in inventory, what I'll do is I will take care of these 2, and I'll roll a 4-sided die, and yeah, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I just did 1 per, per week. I didn't know how many I needed to make, so I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to use all of them, and I'll still, like I said, work in completing the Pug dealer's orders, now that they told us what the heck's going on. So I have fill the crates with illegal olive oil and deliver to the Pug dealer. So is it just like 2 olive oils equal out to each crate for the ones that I haven't made? I might not even have to work with him anymore. Maybe I'll do that. Well, no. Let me know in the comments below. Would you go back to, or you know what, GB, if you're watching, can you please help me out with this one? Otherwise I might message you. Does the 2 olives work in lieu of having to bribe the farmer into making the olive oil, or would I still have to go back to the farmer to make the olive oil? And is this an additional cost on top of the dice? I'm gonna say that it probably isn't. I just kind of want to know more about the requires 2 olives, that is in lieu of having to use the olive press. Instead of having to go to the olive press, I could just use 2 olives and then make however many olive oils I need to complete this, ingredient order for the Pug dealer. And you know what? The audacity. I don't understand why he's trying to get like this high prestigious olive oil. He already sells this olive oil. There's an option to get, olive oil from the Pug dealer to make dishes for another thing that, way back when. I don't understand why he's getting on this thing. Anyways, I'll show it another day. But yeah, so I'm thinking that either one, I have to go back to the farmer to create the olive oil, and I don't really know what this is about, or the 2 olives is to just make the olive oil without having to use the olive press. So if you guys can let me know in the comments if you're playing along, please let me know which one you think it is. I would greatly appreciate it. So I'm going to take care of these 2 right off the gate. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how many olive oils I have. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. And roll a die and see what, you know what? Just because I'm just in the mood. No, wait, not yet. I was going to say that 5 can go somewhere else, because I want to save as much as I can, which would probably mean that you might suggest for me to continue to use the olive press, but let me see. Okay, so the first one is going to be the cost of 1, so there's that. And then for the second crate worth of olive oil would be 4, so that is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So in total I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, great. So those 2 are done. So then all I have to do is continue to make 8 more olive oil. Now, what I was thinking about using this 5-4 is to, I don't know if it's like a cost for the geese or not. I mean, I can use a 5 to say that that's how much it costs for each ingredient to feed it. And then I got how much do I have left? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have $10 left. Yeah, what I think I'll do is I'll just stop there just because this is a lot of information for one video, and I'll save this 10 for next time that I play. So yes, please let me know in the comments. Oh, you know what? No, I can start bribing this dude. Let's start bribing this dude. Not bribing him, sorry. Let's just like start making olive oil. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Okay, yeah, I'll do this. Okay, so I'm gonna try and get some more olive oil to complete some of the shipment, and then that'll be it for today. 4 is 141. Okay, I have to get this within 10 rolls, so let's see what it is. So I have a 1. Okay, so that's roll 1, roll 2. If I get this within 10 rolls, I pay him 5 as a tip, and then if not, then I pay him 2. Oh no, that's not kosher. Okay, let me just use these 2. Sorry about that. Okay, so that's 2. So now I'm on 3. Okay, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. 4. Let's see. I don't know what was up with you and your daughter. It's none of my business, but that's not right, my friend. That's not cool. That's all I'm gonna say, but just remember, you only have one daughter. And so, just be mindful of that. That's all I gotta say. So sad. So sad of what Amina's going through. Ah! Okay, great. 5. So we got 1 for our next cart. So 330. Bribe 1. Win. My chicken scratch. Sorry, guys. Okay, and then that one is done. And so, do I even have money for an IOU? You know what? I'm gonna stop there. I don't want an IOU, and so everything's all taken care of. The law enforcement was paid off, and that was an easy price to pay for doing some illegal olive oil activity. That was the easy price to pay. Okay, so to recap, for everything that I have done today, I've used some of my crops to feed the golden goose, to get myself 10,000 farmolians that I ended up needing as a price to pay for the law enforcement that Amina had snitched me out to. And so that is all good. So he's going to continue to let me to continue my production of olive oil, and he's going to pretend like I don't exist. And I'm going to stay out of their hair, and I'm not going to make any more fuss on the island. I'm not going to drink anymore. I might still get brownies. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm just going to literally make the olive oils, get back home, and that's it. Okay. So for the farmer, I have 30 that's in the bank, plus 5, so I'm at $35 now for him. Ooh, man, what a story. What a novella. I kid you not. Sometimes with like the telenovelas, there's some wild, funky stuff that goes on, but this is a whole nother level of messed up. For the getaway yacht, I do have, I need to keep track of how many olive oils that I have. So I have 1, 2, oh, why did I pay him 10 off the bat? Why did I pay him 10? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I know. Okay, so that's okay. So this is 2 olive oils apparently. So that is done. 3, 4. And so I have, yeah, because this is a lose, so this does not exist. So those are the 4 that I had in inventory, and I have 1. And so I'll wait till I get my 4 or 8, and then I'll go back to the yacht to complete the containers. So for the getaway yacht, I've only been able to secure 4, and I have another 8 to go, really 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the cost that it took. And then everybody, again, let me know what option to do. I'm kind of thinking about going with just the pug dealer, or not the pug dealer, with the farmer, but I just kind of need a little bit more clarification of what that is, or if anybody caught it that I missed. Amina does not get anything. I am so sorry. I will work with her and give her eggs, just, you know, to try and do something good with this, because I don't feel good about it at all. But I mean, come on, like, I'm being asked a bit. 1, I was put in a funky predicament, and then 2, it's a lot to ask for someone to try to get you into another country, place illegally, plus animals. And so that's just, I don't do that. I just do bank heists, and that's about it. That's as far as my career goes. I've already paid off the officer, so that's 10,000 done and dusted. Some other animals for me to feed while I'm here, and I think that's it, other than me feeding the goose for the first time. And so that's all I have for today, guys. Thank you so much for being here. It took me a minute to get to this point because I was waiting to see what was going on, but now that GB has explained it, that's the way I'm going with it, and I'll deal with the repercussions later. But anyways, thank you guys so much for being here and for participating in this. Let me know what you think, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye.